Oh, hey, Kale. Hey, how are ya? I'm doing so good. How are you? I'm doing good. What were you humming or singing? Oh yeah, I was humming one of my favorite pirate songs, "A Pirate's Life for Me." Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, well that sounds like fun. La 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 la. Very nice. Thanks. So that has to do with the story we're going to be reading today. It does, and I am so excited to be here reading with you today. Yes, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to read with me. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when you asked me. This is my first time actually reading a book. Isn't it so great? And for those of you who don't know who Cal is, he is Hal's brother. That's right. And I own the local customization shop, the Shell One Customization Shop. I am so excited I can't say that. Let me start over. I own the Shell Customization Shop in town. Woohoo! Yes, you do such a nice job customizing all the snail shells in town. Thanks. But anywho, the story we're going to be reading today has something to do with what I was humming. It's called Chester the Almost Pirate. So if you want to go ahead and grab a stuffy, maybe a pirate hat, get comfy with a juice box, and we'll get started. I'm so excited! Chester the Almost Pirate. Written by Ann Borrmann, illustrated by Tracee Guzman. Very nice. Thanks. Monday was Chester's first day at Captain Gray Frog's pirate school. He pressed his nose up against the window as he waited. Pirate school, parking only. Ooh, that looks really neat inside. It really does. It would be exciting. I'm so sorry, Cal, it's your turn. It's okay. I'm really excited to read. Here I go. It would be exciting to pick his first mate, and there was an odd assortment of mates to choose from: parrots, pelicans, monkeys, and manatees. I don't know if that's odd, but I would love to be partners with them, their first mate, whatever. You know, there's the parrots and the pelicans especially. One by one, each pirate in training chose their mate. When it was finally Chester's turn, there were only two choices left: Davy, a sea monster, or Roger, the octopus, who looked too jolly to be a pirate's mate. Who would you choose? I don't know. These both sound really exciting. I know, right? Yeah, let's see who he picks. The sea monster was very big, so Chester settled on the octopus. It wasn't so bad. Roger could carry Chester's lunchbox, backpack, and coat all at once. That sounds very useful, doesn't it, Cal? It sure does. Tuesday morning, the class climbed aboard the Sea Dragon. Crusty Captain Gravy Fog scowled at his new crew. "Swab the decks," he boomed. He doesn't sound very nice. He sounds, like he really needs to be in charge. That's why he's the captain. Chester filled his bucket with water while Roger added 8 suds as scoops of sea foam. The more water Chester added, the more foam spilled over onto the deck. Roger made a foamy beard. Chester laughed. Ooh. Captain Greyfox frowned. He did not think it was funny. He waved his hook, he stomped his feet, and that was when he slipped on the foam, slid across the deck, and splashed into the salty sea. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. It really doesn't. Blimey! Gasped Chester, peering over the side. Roger cannonballed off the plank to rescue him. They bobbed to the surface. Arr! Captain Greyfox spluttered. I verily nearly drowned. He emptied several astonished fish from his hat. I do like his hat. Me too. Roger was here. Ooh, I like that. I do too. Wednesday morning, Prickly Pirate Greyfog showed the class how to make maps and mark them with X. Chester and Roger climbed into the crow's nest at the top of the ship. They took turns peering through the spyglass. Then Chester began drawing his map. That was when the wind blew them into a rocky cove. The sea dragon wobbled and lurched. Roger fell onto the map, squirting octopus ink all over it. Oh no! Blimey! Blimey! Exclaimed Chester, hanging Roger up to dry. Chester frowned at his map. There was a blob where Roger had landed. He hung his map beside Roger. Land ho! Chester suddenly remembered to call. That's really not good. I wonder what they're gonna do. Sea Dragon. That's a real cool name for a ship, don't you think? I think so. Captain Greyfog glared and waved his hook. Arr! He shouted back. We very nearly sank. He had Roger tow them back out to sea. He really comes in handy, Roger. I think so too. On Thursday, Grumpy Greyfog taught his class how to be scalawags. Pirates slurp and loot, they burp and toot. They never said sorry or excuse me. Oh, he said toot. That's not very mature, Larry. But it's still funny. Yeah, you're right. And that was when Roger remembered his breakfast of crabs and clams. He let out a tremendous toot, which shot him backwards into Captain Greyfog's wooden leg. I don't know if I should laugh or be worried about this one. Oh no. The captain toppled over. Arr! He shouted. You very nearly broke my wooden leg. He glared and waved his peg leg about. He really? That would make me mad. I wouldn't be happy either, but yeah. That's all you got? Mm-hmm. Okay. Friday was the best class treasure burying. The class used their maps to bury treasures. Chester wasn't exactly sure where to bury his chest. His map had Roger's blob on it. That's not good. So he picked a shady spot and started digging. Roger held the map and admired his blob as Chester dug a marvelous hole. What be this? Grumped Grey Frog, snatching the map. And that was when he tumbled backward down Charlie's hole. Oh no, he's not doing good. No, he's not. Arr! You nearly buried me! Captain Gray Fog bellowed to Chester and Roger, who were just then peering down at him. Saturday morning, Chester stood in a lineup. It was the day that Captain Gray Fog's crew got their pirate eye patches. I really hope they all get one. Me too. Chester was excited as he waited and waited. But no one called his name. No one gave Chester an eye patch. He had not become a pirate. Oh no. Oh, he looked so sad. Chester slumped onto a bench. Roger plopped beside him. They watched everyone try on eye patches, and Chester felt sad. He really wanted to be a pirate. And that was when Captain Greyfog held up Chester's map. Chester's skull picture will be the new pirate flag, he boomed. Actually, began Chester, that's not a skull, that's Roger. Captain Greyfog hoisted the new pirate flag up the mast of the Sea Dragon. Chester and his Jolly Roger are honorary pirates. Chester jumped off the bench. A pirate's life for me, he cheered. Roger waved his arms, which is how an octopus cheers, and that was when Captain Greyfog finally smiled. He has a really nice smile, too. He really does. They all look so happy. You want to say it? Oh my gosh, can I? Yeah. The end. Good job. Thanks. So, I'm so glad that Chester became an honorary pirate, even though he didn't become a real pirate and didn't get his eye patch. Me too. And what was your favorite parts, guys? Yeah, what did you like? Mm-hmm. So, if you'd like a copy of this book, you can go ahead and find a link in the description below where you can learn more about this author and where you can buy your very own copy. Just make sure that's okay with a grown-up. And on that note, Hal and I hope you have a fabulous day. Yes, we do. And we'll read again with you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.